What's up, y'all? Hey, how's everybody day? It is everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle T himself. And today is a great day. Today is a lovely day. We have a lovely, beautiful lady up in here today on the Uncle T show, all the way from North Carolina. And I like to thank her and appreciate her for coming in. Her name is Vloria. And she's like I said, she's from North Carolina, and she's got some hot music out and a wonderful voice. One y'all welcome to the Uncle T Show, Miss Valoria. Hi,
Hello.
how you doing, Miss Valoria?
I'm doing just great. I hope you are.
That is great. I'm blessed. I'm wonderful. I cannot complain. You know how that goes.
Yes, I definitely do.
Would you like to tell everybody where originally you're from?
Well, I was born and raised in McCormick, South Carolina,
Okay.
but I currently reside on the outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
How how long you been in Charlotte?
I'll say about 15 years, maybe
15,
more. Yeah.
15.
Yes.
So my ass, how long you been singing? You been singing since a kid from church, or you been singing
Yes.
all
Yes, you hit it right on the money. I've been singing and started in church, Bethany Baptist Church, singing on the church choir. And after I graduated school, I went to college and I also sung on the choir and
okay.
while I was in college.
So you went to college. So what college did you go to, maybe we
I
ask?
went yes, I went to Winston-Salem State University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay. So you have your degrees.
Well, yes, I'm working on my master's now.
You're
Yes,
working on your master's. So
yes.
yes, ma'am, that is great. So your music journey. So when did you find out, okay, you first recorded your first ever song, you figure like you wanted to do this?
Well, I
Hey
found out
Sheila.
my mom
Hey
passed
Chris.
about 4 years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
All she ever wanted me to do was sing, and I used to have.
Had a
I was busy
card.
with having fashion shows and parties.
Yes, ma'am.
And after she passed, it was an emptiness, and trying to deal with the loss and just everything. And then I went to a show in South Carolina that my cousin
Yes,
had
ma'am.
given, and it was Tucker, King George, Pokey Bear.
Yes, ma'am. Hey Chris.
Yes, and and my cousin was like, "You ready?" I said, "Ready for what?" He said, "You ready?" I said, "You know what? I am." So when I got back home that
Yes, ma'am.
after that weekend, I started trying to write, but I couldn't write. And so I'm calling him. I'm like, "Who can write me a song?" He was like, "You can do it. You can do it." I said, "I just can't. I can't
Hey,
do it." So
hey everyone.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I was just telling everyone in the comments hello. They're telling us good evening.
Oh, okay. And
Okay.
so I just prayed, started praying and praying and praying. I was like, God, if it's meant for me to
Yes,
do
ma'am.
this, let me do it. That type of thing. Give me what I need to do this. And I just had I mean, it was just overwhelming with all the songs that come to me, to
Yes,
be
ma'am.
honest. And so I wrote my first song about my mom. It's called My
Okay.
Cry.
My cry. Okay.
Yeah, and I
Can they
released
find
that.
that on YouTube? Can they find that on YouTube?
Yes, you can find it on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere. And it
Yes, ma'am.
actually tells in a nutshell why I started actually coming out with my songs. I'm able to write left and right, but I do have about two songs that someone else wrote for me.
Do you? Okay. Okay. And what songs are those that somebody else wrote for you?
I Want Me a Man was
Mm-hmm.
actually written by James Harden, his AKA Mr. Stuff.
Mr. Stuff. Okay. Hey,
Mr.
hey, what's
Stuff.
up, Mr. Stuff? All right.
Yeah. But I gotta
All
give some
right.
credit to some of the guys. It was two other guys in that studio with me that day when we laid it out.
Okay.
Because I had asked him, I said, "Can I make it mine?" And he said, "Yeah, make it yours." But when I tell
Okay.
you, this guy named Mr. Biggs, he's a producer. He's the producer of this.
I think I heard of Mr. Biggs as a producer.
And then Willie Franco.
Oh yes, ma'am.
He the ad libs and stuff like that. Those guys helped us really put that song together, and I'm really appreciative of it.
That is great. That is great. So, how would you describe your sound and your style of music?
I'm gonna say it's real.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't do a lot. I don't like, you know how in the studios they like to put a lot of stuff on your voice. I'm gonna say stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like that.
Auto tunes, the auto tune,
yeah,
the auto tunes, the reverbs, and this. Yes, ma'am.
That's one thing I'm pretty much against. I like to keep my music sort of raw, so when I perform it, I can use it as a back end, and then I can sing and do what I want to do to carry out the rest of it.
Okay, all right. So, what inspired you to step into Southern Soul? Was you singing blues? I know gospel. I know gospel is your background. Am I correct? From
correct.
Growing up in church. So
that's
what made you step out? That's where your heart is?
Really, really, really is with gospel. And I have gospel songs out already.
Yes, ma'am.
Southern Soul, as I said before, what got me started was I went home to visit at McCormick, and my cousins were giving a show. One, he's the promoter of the show, and then my other cousin, he's the actual DJ Slick Rick.
Slick Rick, okay. What's up, Slick Rick? DJ Slick Rick.
Yeah, DJ Slick Rick on the ones and twos, and that's what got me started. When I went to that show and I saw Tucker, I fell in love with Tucker. I love Tucker's swag, and I was like, I got some things I want to say too, and it sort of.
Do you? Okay, you got some things you had to say. You had to get off of your chest. Just life experiences, huh?
That's right.
Pretty much.
It is.
You done been through life experience. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What I've seen somebody else do, like one of my close people. I'll just keep it that way. Close people, and I write about it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And so, who was some of your earliest musical influences growing up as a child, might I ask?
Well, I'm a fan of Mary J. Blige. I love me some Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
I used to sing her songs in all kind of contests and stuff like that when I was in high school.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you? Okay. Did you win? Did you win?
Well, sometimes I did.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I went. That's another show.
That's another show.
Yes, that's another show. But yeah, sometimes I did.
Where was the moment you knew Southern Soul and blues was your lane?
When did I know?
Yes, ma'am. When did you?
Well, I guess you could say when I created the first song, My Cry. I poured my heart into that song. And then most people were saying they liked the song and the feedback that I got.
Yes, ma'am. My Purpose.
At that time, but I must say.
What did you say, My Purpose?
Huh?
You said the song My Purpose?
My Cry.
My Cry, yes, ma'am. Okay. Sorry.
That was the first song I ever that I released.
Okay. So what was your second song after that?
Oh goodness.
Hey Patty. Hey Miss Keith.
I'm not sure. I have over 30-something songs out.
You have 30-something songs out?
About 34 songs.
So who have you been on stage with then? Okay, since you got that many songs. So who have you?
Pokey Bear.
Yes, ma'am.
I've opened up for Pokey Bear and King George before.
Yes, ma'am.
A few weeks ago, I've done shows with like this guy named Money Train and Rock Hill, South Carolina, Mr. Stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Love King Kendrick, new artist that's really out here blossoming.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
and Toy, he's out of
Toy.
Mississippi. I mean, it's a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been out here with a lot of artists. Big
Uh,
Moochie. Yeah, a lot. I've had the. I've been blessed enough to be able to open up for a lot of artists.
yes, ma'am. And you got collabos, don't you? You have collabos with people, don't you?
Yes, I do. From artists from all over, from Virginia, DJ Dirty, from
Okay.
Mississippi, um, Ezel. I'm sorry if
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
crashing his name, but
Oh, I crashed your name at first. You remember?
yeah, Ezel.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
who else? Oh, how can I forget him? Smoking Otis. Have you ever heard of Smoking Otis? He's from Tennessee, but he resides in Texas. That's my
No,
business
ma'am.
partner.
Oh, no, ma'am. I never heard of him. You gonna have to send me his music.
I'm be happy to. I'll definitely. We have a lot of songs that we have out, and some that
Mhm.
we're working on getting out.
Yes, ma'am. So, you done been to a lot of performances. But tell me, what would you think the most beautiful state that you ever stepped into
The most beautiful
performing?
stage.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna say the Good People Lounge
Mm-hmm.
in Clarksville,
Clarksville, yeah, Dre.
Tennessee. That is
Uh-huh.
one. Yeah, nice, classy
Yeah,
setup.
yeah, Dre, good people. Dre got a good setup. Dre is very nice, and you know what I
Yeah,
mean. That I do, and I like the artists that he brings in, and everything. I do appreciate Dre because Dre is the one that gave me an opportunity, and I ain't gonna sit there and tell nobody no story. He the one that really gave me the opportunity to get close with the artists and interview them and take the videos and everything. So I appreciate Dre. So artists
right.
is out there, if you want to perform, y'all need to contact Dre out there.
He gave me my first shot.
He gave you your first shot.
He gave me my first shot.
Okay, that's what's
And then
up.
he had,
Then
look, he's had me to come back 2 times after that.
two times, and here's for you, Dre. That's for
Yeah,
you, Dre. The hand claps, Dre.
that's right.
That's for you.
That's
Yeah,
a selfless
Dre,
man.
good. Yeah, good people lounge. Like I tell everybody, good people lounge is a good place. Do you have a favorite performance memory to stand out that you can remember? Your like a great performance that stood out for you.
I'm gonna say
Nice.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say at the Good People Lounge because it
Yes,
was
ma'am.
great footage. And I mean, like I said, I've been there about 3 times. I've been
Mm.
twice by myself, and the third time it was me and Smoking Otis, and
Okay.
that was definitely mind blowing.
Yes, ma'am.
When
Do you? Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Go ahead.
when
I'm
Andre
sorry.
sent when I was sent some of the footage or seen some of the footage he had posted, I
Yes,
was
ma'am.
like, was that me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dre is like I said, he real good dude. He appreciate it. He give people opportunities. I have seen that and everything. I seen me gave a young man named Jeremiah his first shot. That was his first time ever performing. So and I had the opportunity because that was he opened up. Matter of fact, he opened up for Cammy Cole.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
And,
let me correct something. He was the one that gave me my first paid show. I
okay.
did have a show where I was doing a lot of. I did have shows where I was doing a lot of promo.
Hey Sheila. Okay, a lot of promo.
Yeah, a
So
lot of.
when you say promos, what are you talking about? So the people that don't do music, hold on, she got a phone call, y'all. That's what happened. We was out here earlier. You good?
Hello.
Um, yes, ma'am. when
Hello.
yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? 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 Hello? Hold on. Let's see what I can do.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Hello.
What happened? Why don't you? She can't hear me. I'm finna tell you something in the chat. Drop back down and come back up. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. See, that was the thing. We was having difficult. We was having a little difficulty. Where do you
So
see the gender heading in the next few years when it comes to Southern Soul? What do you feel? Because man, you talked earlier, and we see that me and you both agree. You know, not really agree, but we both feel like everything is moving to the Southern Soul gender, like rap and country and everything like that. So, how do you feel? How do you feel that it's going to be moving in the next few years?
well, as you can see, it's moving rapidly. But
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's gonna be an actual genre. Now, will there be a name change of the genre? I think
Mm.
so.
You think so?
I think that's what's gonna happen for certain people to get some monies out of it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, why do you think that Southern Soul, besides like the mainstream, like a lot of the Southern Soul, because you know when I tell everybody here in Nashville, oh y'all playing what what I hear on the radio or what my mom and them grew up on and stuff like that. When it comes to blues and stuff. But why do you think that people are not paying attention more to the independent artists that got, I feel they got music to be more on the main level as some of the mainstream Southern Soul artists. Hold on, y'all. She's finna pop back up. I don't know what happened. That's on her end. I think somebody called. And I appreciate everybody for tapping into the Uncle T show. Thank you very much. And Uncle T really appreciate all of y'all for tapping into the Uncle T show. Let me tell you, Saturday I got Sonny Boy, Southern Soul artist and producer coming in, and then I also have Keon the Gentleman next Tuesday, and then I also got Miss Key coming up in here. Miss Key, I'm trying to see what's going on. This ain't on my end, baby.
Yeah, I
Y'all,
am.
you good?
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay. So
A phone call came through. That's what's happening.
I know
But
that.
I
I
don't
mean, we
understand
had
how.
that report.
Yeah, but I don't understand how. I'm sorry about
Uh,
that.
you okay? You okay? Well, we back. We back, and everything. So, what is what is your favorite part of when you out of doing your music? Your favorite part, is it performing? Is it writing? Or is it singing and getting everything done in the studio? What is your favorite part when it comes?
I love performing.
Yes, ma'am.
I really love performing, but I like writing music too. So I think it's all in one. It goes all together. I can't really choose
Mm-hmm.
one without the other.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They
And
work
so
together.
they work together. If you wasn't singing Southern Soul, what you think you be doing?
If I wasn't singing,
Yes, ma'am. Because I know that you got have a business degree, right?
hmm
Or in that area. So, what would you think you'd be doing if you wasn't doing Southern Soul?
um, probably having fashion shows and parties.
Fashion shows and parties. Yeah, because you fashion it because I love your boots you be having on.
Thank
You a
you.
boot fashion. You a boot fashion. I don't be questioning about them boots you had on.
Thank you.
They like their boots. They like
Thank
their
you.
boots. Yes, ma'am. So you a fashionist. I'm a fashionist, I think, too. That's what a lot of people tell
Yes,
me.
you are. I can see it.
Everything is when not.
And
So
a
what if
dancer.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love to dance. But I tell everybody that makes me feel good. That makes me
Right.
put everything that I've been through to the side for all the people that's not here that can't enjoy what I'm doing right now. And I wish that they was because I don't have my dad and I don't have my best friend. You see what I mean? So
Yes.
for this right here, this is the way I didn't give my daddy his flowers when he was here, but this is the way I can give my flowers to him now. My mama's proud of me. You see what I mean? Proud of me
That's what
because
it's
I'm
about,
not.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. And I'm
And
52 years old, so I'm a dad. So hey man, I enjoy y'all music, and y'all music makes me feel good. And when I feel it in my body, I'm gonna move to it. I'm gonna
yes,
move
you
to
are.
it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna move to it, and I'm gonna promote you. I think you a cook too.
Yeah, I do a little something now. I'm not nothing to brag on, but hey, I'm not gonna starve.
Yeah, how you not gonna? Hey, that pork chop look good
Oh
earlier
yeah, I can
though.
do a little something, but hey,
It, it look good. It just depends on how the seasoning was on that goddamn
that
thing.
hey,
Yeah,
hey, you didn't hear me in the video. I said I love some salt now, but I ain't gonna make it too
okay,
salty.
okay.
But
Okay,
mine's
all
I
right,
like.
all right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's why I tell everybody, it's the seasoning for me. It's the seasoning in
Yes.
everything. So you say, so where my ass where originally your parents are from? You
Uh,
have brothers and sisters?
I had one brother that passed. Him
Yes,
and my
ma'am.
father passed years ago in a car accident.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's fine. So it was basically me and my mom. So, like I said, with this music, I know she's smiling down on me. I know she's, yeah,
Yeah.
smiling down on because like I said, that's what makes me feel good that I'm doing something I know that she always wanted me to do and told
Yes,
me
ma'am.
that I would be great at. So I know she's smiling down on me. So it don't matter
Amen.
what nobody else says about my music. I know for a fact I know that she's smiling down on me, and I feel good about
Mm,
it.
all right. Okay. You so you have a song, is it called Into You?
Into You,
In
that's my newest release.
your newest release. So what is that about, may I ask?
It's about uplifting our brothers, our kings,
Yeah.
letting them
Yes,
know that
ma'am.
they're needed to provide, lead the way, that they're needed.
But we be getting smashed, bam, bam, from a lot of areas. And it's not like every woman, but we have our few, but I do understand because me as a young man, all I seen was my daddy handling business and everything. But as my dad got older and he was deteriorating before he passed, he used to always tell me, he say, son, things are getting hard. He used to always tell me, he said, I used to take care of everything. He said, I can't take care of everything now. He said, it's getting hard. Times have changed. Times have changed. I don't know. I know I live in Nashville. This rent out here is ridiculous. Okay, now let me tell you. The rent out here ridiculous and everything, but we try to make a movement, and this is the thing with Nashville, Miss Valoria. Everybody loves Southern Soul out here. Everybody loves Southern Soul and Blues out here. We have the clubs for it and everything. But the thing is, it's not giving the artist the opportunity. I see a lot of the clubs give the rap artists, but when they okay on a Saturday night, but on a Sunday night or on a Friday night, when you saying it's Southern Soul and old school, we don't have it out here. And that's what makes me mad with Nashville because y'all think it's a fashion, but when to some, it's a living.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? When it's some, it's a living. We're
It's
mostly in the
hearts that's being poured into
heart.
it.
Yes, ma'am. It's a heart is being poured into it. You know what I mean? Just like you know, everybody just say you put your foot in that. You know, in that yeah, just when you
Uh-huh.
could. Yes, ma'am. It's just like that. Yes, ma'am. And so you being in North Carolina, what do you feel like North Carolina has helped with you when it came to your music?
You know what?
Yes, ma'am.
It's been further distance. I will say, like South Carolina, North Carolina, I'm in Charlotte all the time performing around different areas. Lots of times I'm in there with rappers. Sometimes I sit and I'm like, Lord, I don't know what you got me here for, but I feel like it's a reason. But I need
Yes,
them
ma'am.
too. I need them. I need to deliver messages to them too. So,
Yes,
it's a
ma'am.
reason behind it all. You know how they say you have to step outside of church? Well, sometimes
Yes, ma'am.
you have to step outside of your comfort zone and go do different things, move in different ways. You don't know who's going to be the vessel to your success.
Yes, ma'am. Amen on that. What you just said and everything. So your your fashion. Tell me, your fashion for you is what? For you as fashion wise, what do you feel like when you out to perform? How do you feel fashion wise? Do you have a person that helps you out, or do you do it for yourself, or do you do it for yourself? You put it all together. How did that come apart? Because, like I said, you a fashion person.
And it's natural. It's just always been me. I've always, if you like it, I might not like it. I might do something different. I've always been different.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
might dress up when you're not even dressed up. It's just how I feel. It's what floats my boat when I look in
What
the
color
mirror.
your boat? Yes, ma'am. All
Yes.
right.
So it'll never be
So it
one set thing. It'll always be different. You never know how you're
yeah,
gonna
always
see me.
be different. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I got you. If you wasn't may I ask you a question right here? My fault, my fault. What is your personal playlist right now? What's on your personal playlist right
Velour.
now? Valor. I can't say that because I got all of y'all. So
Yeah.
I got all of y'all, so I couldn't say that. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I,
velour, but Shay Jones, 40 Shots,
what's up, Gary?
Adjua Monday, Love King Kendrick, Smoking Otis,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Stuff.
Mr.
So
Stuff.
hey, yeah, I
What
do
is
listen
a
to
fun,
those.
okay? What's a fun fact about you that people don't know about you?
What's a fun fact?
Yes, ma'am.
I can be as silly as I can. I'm very silly. I'm
All
very
right.
silly. I'm the
Yes,
jokester. I can
you
be
the
a jokester.
jokester.
I can be.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty quiet, but when I do open up, you might get something off the wall. Yeah.
Below my guy Gary Scales said hello. Gary is got I I grew up with. You know Gary?
Yeah, you grew up with Gary Scales.
Yeah, I grew up with Gary Scales. That's like my
Gary
brother.
don't know it, but
That's like my brother.
He's breaking
Huh?
artists out here.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. That's my guy. He invited me somewhere in December, and thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Yeah, Gary. I grew up with Gary. I'm talking about teenage years.
Wow.
Yeah,
And he
yeah. I'm
told me,
talking
he
about
was like,
teenage years.
you don't remember? He was actually playing my song "Fill It Up," and that's when you
Yes,
reached
ma'am.
out. And then he was like, "He's a good guy, Valor." And here we go, Gary.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go, Gary. Here we go. Here we go. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Gary's a good dude, and Gary
Oh
gave me a lot of information. When I first started, I reached out to Gary, and before I started, and I said, "Man, well, how should I go about this?" And what kind of questions should I ask? I went straight to Gary. You know?
yeah, like I
Gary,
said, Gary. He might not have tapped in or came to reality yet, but you breaking people out, breaking artists out here, Gary. You keep doing a great job.
yeah,
I
you is,
appreciate you.
Gary. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you for inviting me out to for you to see your awards. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Gary, because you know if Daryl was here, you know I bring Daryl. He know my best friend. He know who
Wow.
my best friend was, and they knew each other before I knew Gary. That's how I met Gary. So so yeah, and I appreciate Gary and Gary. When I go to Atlanta, pretty much sometimes I get with Gary. We done partied in Atlanta together. We since he done moved to Atlanta, we done. But like I said, Nashville. We grew up here in Atlanta, and I mean grew up here in Nashville together in the area. And I really do appreciate Gary. Gary's deserving of everything, and may God continue to bless you, my brother. And I love you, man. Thank you. And
Right.
when I so you got collabos. You do you have any future collabos that you would like to have for yourself, your goals for a future collabo with anybody?
Um, I have a song I'm working on now. I'm just not sure who I'm gonna try to reach out to get on this song.
Yes, ma'am.
But I really want it to be a female.
A female.
I
Kevin
really want
Cole, if
that.
you out there, y'all two need to get on there. Miss Key, y'all need to reach out to this lady. I would love to see all of y'all. One of
Yeah,
y'all on that. Y'all can reach out to her, please. Oh,
yeah.
please. Oh, Miss Dark, official Dark and Lovely. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. My apologies.
That's okay.
I was just throwing my little two cents in. Just tell me I'm
Hey,
being
hey,
nosy.
that's okay. And you know we all can represent our city. You know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's the thing. So you in North Carolina, Charlotte. So that's your city that you're rapping, or you rapping? What are you rapping? What city are you rapping?
I rep
Because
the
I,
Carolinas. I
do
just rep
you?
the
Okay.
Carolinas.
You know what I tell everybody? I represent us. I just can't represent that because I'm in Nashville or I don't lived in California. I done lived in I done grew up in Murfreesboro.
Been
I
everywhere.
say I represent all of us. Yeah, I represent all of us. That's why I tell everybody. You know, I tell a lot of independent artists. Some are scared to come out the box. When I say out the box, I mean just being at home in
Yeah.
their area, in their state, instead of going out. And sometimes I tell everybody, you got to go out to be somebody. You got to go out to reach a different region. You just ain't going to reach a different region being at home. Sometimes you have to reach out. And if you know that you can have a connection for you to reach out to it.
But you
How do
know,
you feel?
social media it helps with
What's up,
all
Ray
this
Ray?
with all this technology they have going on now. Though you can reach a lot of people via just social media now. But
Yes,
you do
ma'am.
have to go out though. But you know that helps.
Yes, ma'am. What do you? So, what is your future goals for you in this in the industry for you when it comes to music?
Well, when it comes to music, I am a songwriter. So
Yes, ma'am.
eventually, I will be branching off, giving music to other artists for them to sing it, and maybe have my eye on a few people, and
Yes, ma'am.
just building memories and creating great music,
Yes,
uplifting and
ma'am.
encouraging, and keeping it real. That's
Yes,
it.
ma'am. All right.
That's
Do you have any artists that you feel like you should be working with that needs to start and you have heard of them and that you feel like, hey, I would love to take them under my wings? Is there like a younger artist or
yes,
yeah, it's okay.
yeah,
You don't have to get no names. You don't have to
yeah,
get no names. You know,
yeah. There
I
is.
just okay. That's great. So you are also just a music writer as well,
No, a songwriter.
a songwriter. You write songs.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Do you know a producer by the name of D Ford?
I have heard of that, and somebody songs.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, he does a lot. I'm hoping to get an interview from him. He used to reached out to me, and I reached out to him, and then he just reached back to me as we was on here and everything, and I
Yeah, I haven't.
didn't
It's in
respond.
somebody's song. I can't think of it. I see it all the time on Facebook. I hear it all the time on Facebook, but I haven't worked
Hmm.
with him yet.
Okay, I'm hoping that y'all can work together in the future
Yeah.
and everything.
Oh,
So when you not on stage and everything, what is your daily activities for yourself?
I am a grandmother, so sometimes I'm babysitting my grandkids. My I help with them, and I'm in school, so
Okay.
either
So
that or
you're
writing or in the studio.
so you're a grandmother. Your grandmother how many?
I have 4 grandkids.
Do you? Hey, they ain't nothing like grandparents. Grandparents are a big influence. Was a big influence. I don't know how. Y'all know you grew up probably the same way I grew up. But grandparents is a big
But we're
influence.
right here at the same age, so yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Grandparents for us was a big influence in everything.
that's right. The good food, and when the parents say no, you go to your grandparents.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For me, it was me. I go to my daddy. Hey, my
Wow.
daddy spoiled the mess out of me. Like I said, my brothers are my mama age. So
Okay.
me and my sister was the only girl out of 6 boys and the baby. Oh, I was good. And I'm the baby boy, and me and her 2 years apart. I was good.
Wow. All right.
I ain't gonna sit there and lie to y'all. Yeah, Uncle T was a
You were
spoiled
spoiled.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a spoiled kid, but when he left, I had to become a man. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. Yeah,
Hey,
Gary.
reality kicked in, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Gary. We love the grandkids. I love the grandkids, Gary. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's cool that you know my guy, Gary. 'Cause, yeah, like I said, Gary's like a brother to me in everything, and I do appreciate Gary because he's one of them to tell me to keep on going and keep on doing what you're doing. He's very proud of me, and I thank you, Gary, for that once again.
We have
And,
to do that in life. We have to
mhm.
remind each other of that because
Yes, ma'am.
we're gonna always have our ups and downs, and it's good to hear
Yeah,
that sometimes.
yes, ma'am. Because sometimes I feel like, man, I jumped in too fast, and now I don't. It's like a whirlwind or a tornado or something. And then now I finally said, okay, now I got to break down and do scheduling. I just can't just be going.
But you know what? I sometimes I get on the phone with people. People will call me. They say, "Well, you got so many songs out, nobody can keep up with you. You're putting out too much music." Then you talk to another person, and they say they want to keep it coming. Oh, we want to see that you're productive. Do you? I had to start just doing me
Yes,
and what
ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
felt like.
But but you as an artist, you constantly have to keep putting stuff out. You
Right.
constantly have to talk to people because you promoting yourself as a brand.
And
Yourself. You are a personal brand.
and everybody,
Thank you,
no
brother.
nobody likes the same thing, right?
No, ma'am.
That's right.
No, ma'am.
So you
And
got to
that's
keep
why I
bringing.
don't like. That's why I don't like the radio. I tell them I got my own playlist. I don't listen to the radio. I got my own playlist. I said, everybody send me music. I said, y'all don't even understand. I be listening to the DJs. I be listening to it in the car. I don't play and nobody else, but so everybody that send me music, that's the music I listen to. I said, I don't listen to nothing else now. And I do appreciate y'all for sending me music because and I just found out the reason why DJs like it through email. Okay,
The
music through
quality.
email comes to the MP3 and stuff like that. And I understand that now. I didn't understand it at first. I didn't understand it at
I
first.
didn't
Yes,
either.
ma'am.
I didn't
Yes,
either.
ma'am.
I didn't either. I didn't understand it at first, but I learned that real fast. Because they was like, "Oh, that's
Gary,
you need to take that back into the studio." When I was
yes,
sending it through
ma'am.
Facebook.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Gary said you just can't wait to see me and him on the dance floor together.
Oh, Gary. Oh yeah, because Gary liked it. Hey, Gary don't be playing
Yeah,
no bad
Gary,
music.
yeah. Gary, no. See, we go. See, when I'm in Atlanta, I go to a club called Club Ellery's, and it's very upscale. You can't come in there unless you can't come in there unless you got it on. You know what I
You gotta
mean?
have this stuff together.
Yeah. And everything, you know, and I'm a Chicago stepper, and he do Chicago stepping on Thursdays. So I'm a Chicago stepper. You know what I mean? So I look the first thing before I tell anybody, I can do anything, but first off, I'm a Chicago stepper.
And you be
I
doing
love
it too. You
yeah. And
smooth.
I go to a lot of clubs in Chicago. I travel. Like I say, I don't just try to report on y'all. Also try to support y'all by going to y'all shows. I just so that's why me traveling means a lot for me to show y'all that hey, yeah, I'm gonna support y'all because y'all supported me, you know, on this end and everything. And I'm like I said, once again, I'm gonna always thank you. And anything, like I said, from the Uncle T show that you may need, if you say, Uncle T, can you edit this video and make it pop like Sweet Pea did? He had a video. The video wasn't the best of quality, but I made it the best way I could. But I made it pop for him, and he enjoyed it. And like I said, I do anything on my end. If you say, hey, if you ain't doing nothing on this date, if you want to come out to this performance, believe me, I will come to perform, to come see you to perform if I'm not doing nothing. I love seeing all of y'all. I just don't try to report on y'all. Like I said, I try to support y'all as well as coming to the show.
And that's I'm sure that is definitely appreciated.
Yes, ma'am. And I hear it a lot. Like I've been hearing from M. Calloway. You know, I had the like I said, I had told you earlier, I had an opportunity to meet him, and M. Calloway's offered to give me an interview as well. But when I met him, he sat there and like I said, sat there and talked to me just and I noticed him, he's always and that's the thing is I noticed not just him, all of y'all always out there um with y'all audience, the people that come. Well, what did that how is that a feeling for you when you out there and when you done performing or before you performing and you out there mingling with the people that came out to support you?
Well, that's the thing. We need them to support us. We need them as fans. So you definitely have to interact with them.
What's up,
Yeah.
DJ Rock? Okay, yeah, that is good. That is good. Yeah, because that's the thing I love about Southern Soul. Pretty much, is when y'all can come out and mingle with your audience and
Yeah, you
everything.
have to.
Yes, man. Because I go to a lot of mega fests. I don't know if you ever heard of like the Joe Douglas old school in Huntsville, the Joe Douglas or the Spring Fling out in Mobile.
I've heard of the spring fling.
See, I go to those. I've been going to those about the last like 4 years.
Uncle Verge told me about the spring.
Yes, ma'am.
DJ
And I
Uncle Verge, yeah, out of Atlanta. Well, somewhere
okay,
in
so
that
I don't
area.
know DJ Uncle Versi. You got to put me on with him. You got to let me know about him. I don't know
Well,
him.
Gary can definitely. He's over like the award show in Atlanta,
Yes, ma'am.
in that area.
Yes,
So,
yes, ma'am. And and like I said, we appreciate all your music. You know, like I said, my inbox was blowing up and saying, like, yo, you got the right words. She has a wonderful voice. Like I got a guy in Mississippi. His name is Ace 4K, and he does music. He's got a song out of Mississippi that's on went viral. It's called Mississippi, and he
wow,
said he loved your voice.
that
He
means a
loves
lot.
your voice. I can see your screenshots and everything, saying that's for real. And he
I
does.
believe you, but tell him I said I appreciate that. I really do.
Yes, man. He might be reaching out to you because I think once before when I played your music, just because of I went, on nights on like some nights, let's say like on a Wednesday or Thursday, if I ain't doing no interviews, I play people music. So I think I played your music. And I think that he wanted to reach out to you.
Okay, that's fine. Tell him I look forward to hearing from him.
He said Uncle Verge is over the. Gary said Uncle Verge is over the Southern Soul Awards show where I'm going to be in December with him.
Well, then you might meet me in December because I'll be there too. I'm an honoree as well.
Are you? Okay, so please, yeah, I'm gonna be there. So we gotta take pictures. And I'm gonna
Of
be there,
course.
most definitely because Atlanta's like I've been telling the Mississippi guys, I do Atlanta. Atlanta's always been like my second home, but I finna start making Mississippi my other home. Because anything. We see, I've been out there to North Carolina, but I've been only part of the place I've been is Cherokee, North Carolina,
Oh,
and it's in
to
the mountains.
in the mountains.
Hmm. And I've been
To
there just
gamble to
because
the
I was.
casino.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you're gonna have to come to the QC and
Mhm.
when they're having something. And but as always, you can always find something to do.
Yes, ma'am. Is there anything before we leave this live that you hold on? Gary said been working with him for 4 years with the award show, uh, and everything. He said I'm the voice of the
He's the
award
voice.
show.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm getting the honorary award too. Thank you, Gary.
Yep.
I'm gonna be there right there. I'm gonna be there right there. I'm gonna be on your hip. I'm gonna be on your hip, Gary. I'm gonna be on your hip. Okay, I just said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yes,
looking. Look,
ma'am.
I'm gonna be looking for y'all. I'm gonna make
Yes,
sure I
ma'am.
find you.
Yes, ma'am. And would there be anything before we hear? I don't want to hold you up. I appreciate your time because I don't had you really over here over an hour before we even got over there.
Yeah, but hey, we got acquainted, and that
Yes, ma'am.
broke the ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And
But
like
I
I said,
appreciate you.
all day. We appreciate you. We can do this back. We can even get an interview out there at the awards. Like I said, if you got a little clipping that you feel like, hey, you want a little reel that you want to put out. If you need me to edit, I don't know if you have seen some of my edits, but if you ever need any editing on my end, or if you need me to help to promote anything, just reach out to me. And this ain't about no money. This ain't about nothing. You just help. That just helping both of us. Just helping both of us. It's no fee in this. It's now you family. Gary tell her now she family. She family now. So we got over there. We gonna call her auntie. She family.
And I
Now
appreciate you. And
yes,
Gary, you
ma'am.
too. I appreciate you,
Uh-huh.
Gary.
He said he can't wait. Hell yeah. Be with me, bro. Yeah, I told him I'm gonna be on his hip. I'm gonna be on his hip. I'm gonna
Be
be
on
on
the
his
tip.
hip. Yes, man, because he know I'm a newbie. It's like this with me. I've always been around Southern Soul. I've been around Southern Soul for like the last 4 or 5
Hmm.
on artists and whatnot. But I'm a newbie when it comes to like the interviews or when it comes to reaching out or when it comes to doing this and everything.
I can't tell. You're doing a good
And you
job.
can't, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I jumped off the porch, but I also tell myself, hey, you was a hustler when you was a little younger in your younger years. Now you're doing everything a legit hustle. Be proud of yourself. You know what I tell
Yeah,
myself that. You say,
that's
hey,
right.
you can't get in no trouble. This is a blessing. So,
And
Mrs.
keep it going.
Vlura, so is there a song that you got coming out or you working with in the near future or whatnot that you is about to put out
Yes,
that you
it's.
want
I'm really not even sure of the title, but it's gonna relate something to going down. It's going
to?
down.
Yes, ma'am.
Something like that.
Yes, ma'am. And before we end it, once again, is there how would the people find you and everything on all platforms?
On Facebook and Instagram, Vlura Brand. It's Vlura and Brand Brand. And on
Yes,
all other platforms, it's Vlura.
Lord. Yes, ma'am. And once again, the Uncle T Show would like to thank you for coming up here and giving and let people get to know you and everything. And I like to appreciate it and tell you once again, anything for the Uncle T show I can do. Thank you. I will do. And you have a blessed night
You
and a
too.
blessed week.
You
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye
I
bye.
appreciate you.
You're welcome. Gary said bye.
Bye.
Gary, she said bye. Everything, but yeah, y'all, man. I like to thank everybody for tuning in to the Uncle T show. It was a blessing to get to know Miss Vlura and everything, and may God continue to bless her on her journey in her career. And Gary, thank you once again. Thank you once again. Thank you once again. Everybody that's tuned in, thank y'all. It's everybody's favorite uncle. Like I said, once again, like I said, what I got going on this week, I have Kenyon the Gentleman next Thursday. This Saturday, I have Sonny Boy. He's a producer. He sings. First of all, he sings. Then he's a producer and signed up under Gina Jones for producing. He lives here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I have an honor to go to his studio and interview him live this Thursday at 5 o'clock on the Uncle T Show. So I appreciate y'all and everything once again. Gary, thank you. Love you. Once again, y'all be blessed. In the Uncle T Show, I'm out, baby.